Be a part of the solution for dozens of nonprofits, all while growing your business. Now, first question, why do businesses give back to the community? Why do they advertise? And it's a pretty simple question. Usually it's done to build the business, to boost the image in the community, increase exposure, get more customers, make more money, and ultimately to give something in return. That being said, what's wrong with this picture? The way that advertising and giving to nonprofits has worked in the past is you give, you invest, and then you pray that you get something in return. Many times, however, there is no return, just a tax write-off. But that's the cost of doing business, right? Well, all that's about to change because Loyalty Central has changed the game. We've created an app that people will have with them at all times on their phone, 24/7. It creates a direct connection between worthy nonprofits and the small business community. The program is built on reciprocity. Businesses give, businesses get. Here's the agreement inside of the app. We're adding nonprofits that of all different stripes who need to raise funds for worthy causes. Basically, they'll promote the Loyalty Central app to their members, their families, supporters, and staff. Those folks will then download the app and select their group from the list. They'll go shopping like they've always done, and anytime one of those people shops at a participating business and pays through the app through a gift card inside of the app, a rebate is generated and sent back to the nonprofit. For our business partners, we're adding small businesses who want to support community causes and nonprofits. These businesses will offer digital e-gift cards as an alternative form of payment inside of the app. When the nonprofit supporters make a purchase using the app, a rebate is automatically generated and sent to the nonprofit on a monthly basis. Best part, there's no extra work for our business partners, there's no extra work for our nonprofit partners. We handle everything. Here's an example of a single purchase. A nonprofit supporter makes a purchase using a digital e-gift card on their phone inside of the Loyalty Central app. The business gets paid for their services rendered. The nonprofit gets a rebate at the end of the month. Again, we handle everything, no extra work. This is an example of what a week of shopping, or for some folks, this is a month of shopping for simply one supporter. The customer is going to pay the exact amount that they would have always paid. There's no extra work for the business, and the nonprofit is really excited. They start promoting these businesses even more than they were before. Simply go out and get your car detailed with a 10% rebate, that's $6. Bobby's Barbecue Restaurant, 8%. There's another $4.20. Order some pizza, go to the bowling alley, go and get someone's hair cut or styled, and you're looking at a total contribution of $12.70. Beautiful thing about that is what happens when you've got 10 supporters. What happens when you have 100 or even 1,000 supporters? We're talking about serious money generated for the nonprofit. In addition, those small businesses just got new customers that are going to be very local or very loyal to their businesses. So what's in it for you? Well, bottom line, you can expect to get more customers, more foot traffic, more business and promotion, really a whole lot more buzz from the word of mouth advertising. All of that results in more money for your business. Basically, each business determines the amount of their rebate, and then everything happens automatically. We suggest a 7% rebate, but you can choose the amount that you would like to offer. 6%, 8%, 10, 12, anything up to 20%. From time to time, you can create additional buzz by even having a sale and offering to go from 7% to 10% for the weekend or for the next coming week. Basically, what we're really talking about is a new form of advertising. It's different and it's updated. The best part is it's a safe form of advertising. The average business already pays 7 to 8% on advertising, but let's face it, that's just a big gamble. You spend the money on advertising and then you pray and do it all over again. With our program, here again is an example. Customer comes in, they buy a $100 gift card with a 7% rebate. Keep in mind, the credit card processing fees are all included in that dollar. So when a $100 gift card is purchased, in this example with a 7% rebate, $93 is going to go to the business. $2.60 is going to cover the credit card fees. 1% is our slim margin. Then you've got 3.4% or $3.40 that's going to go to that nonprofit. The best part is, for the business, no more just giving and hoping. Instead, you are rewarding purchases in a very direct fashion. Again, if you're doing a 10% rebate, the numbers are going to change. With a 10% rebate, $90 goes to the business. The same $2.60 is going to go for the fees. $1 is going to cover our slim margin. In that example, 6.4% or $6.40 is going to go back to that nonprofit. Basically, when you're talking about an in-store transaction, the way that it's going to work is everything happens when the gift card is purchased. You see, I might have my daughter and she might say to me, "Hey Dad, I'm going to go out for dinner tonight at Joe's Barbecue. Can you give me some money?" "Well, I've got a better idea, honey. Well, you go there all the time. Why don't I go ahead and buy a $100 gift card? We'll put that inside of your phone." When that happens, the business is getting their money right away. Just like if I was to go to Walmart or the supermarket and buy a $100 gift card to Starbucks. Well, that transaction happens, Starbucks gets their money right away. In fact, we might be using that gift card to spend that $100. We might use it all today. We might actually split it up and go to that restaurant or go to Starbucks today, go again in 3 days, go again next week. Well, guess what? When the $100 purchase happened, the business is getting their money then. The nonprofit, their money is being allocated then. So literally what you have is virtual money in the app, like a virtual account. Both the customer and the business have their app on the phone. The business will go ahead when the customer comes in and orders their lunch, and it's time to pay the bill. The business will open up their app and they will put in, "I need $27.32 from this customer." The customer has a QR code on their phone, and literally the business will scan their phone. So you're talking about phone-to-phone contact. When that happens, it'll pop up on the customer's phone to confirm that purchase. Once that purchase amount is confirmed, the money is cleared from the virtual account, the business accepts, and life goes on. Again, this is a very quick, simple, and easy process. In fact, everyone's happy. There's more business for the business. There's instant funding for the business. The gift cards are prepaid. They can also be in the exact amount or a set amount. So you can offer gift cards for $20, $30, $50, $75, or $100. And then, of course, people can go out and have an open account, so to speak. Or they can go ahead and simply punch in the exact amount. Best part is the people are excited to help their nonprofit without paying an extra dime. And of course, the nonprofits get to raise money automatically 24/7, 365. Again, we're talking about a win-win, win-win, win-win situation. So, Mr. Business Owner, join us during our pre-launch for only $350 one time. That is going to give you lifetime program inclusion. And keep in mind, liftoff is scheduled for the 1st of April. So join us during our pre-launch for only $350, and that's just one time. Now, what does lifetime inclusion mean? It means that dozens or hundreds of area nonprofits will be promoting your business to their supporters until the end of time. We're talking about day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And all of that is happening for only $350, which means for you, an endless supply of motivated customers that are heading your way. So, another benefit of the program is that you're going to be able to compete head-to-head with the national brands. You see, when you go inside of the app, there'll be two parts. There'll be the local businesses and there'll be the national chains. You will be able to compete head-to-head with the national brands, so don't be left out in the cold. Again, get recommended by dozens and ultimately hundreds of local nonprofits year after year into the future. So, in addition to that, if you want more out of the program, simple. Choose to become a featured sponsor where you'll benefit from extra promotional value. We will be featuring you on our website. We'll be featuring you on the program promotional information and flyers. You see, let's face it, if we go out and we get ourselves 100, 200, 300 local businesses, you will be in the list. As a featured business, we'll be putting you on a rotational basis at the top of the list of merchants on a rotational basis inside of the app. You'll also be featured on our Facebook page for your area. But one of the cool things is, imagine that the marching band from the local high school is going to print up flyers and then give those flyers to their next door neighbors, their friends' families, their cousins, and in other areas of town, etc. As all of that happens, if they've got, let's say, 100 members of the marching band and each one has got 10 flyers, that's 1,000 flyers that are going out. What those flyers are going to say is download the Loyalty Central app, because when you go shopping inside of the app, a rebate is going to come back to our organization. Take a look at some of the local businesses that are part of the program, and that's where we're going to have our featured business. So again, if we've got 100 local nonprofits here and they're all passing these flyers out, and they've got, just random numbers, let's look at it. 100 nonprofits with 100 people promoting, goodness gracious, 100 times 100, that's 10,000. If those 10,000 people have got 10 flyers apiece, that's 100,000 flyers. Those 100,000 flyers have got your business name on there as one of the featured sponsors of the program. So, choose your path forward. Please sign up as a program and sponsor. For $350, your business will be promoted until the end of time with lifetime inclusion. Or you can sign up as one of our program sponsors that's one of our featured sponsor. And as a featured sponsor, what'll happen is you're going to have all of those extra benefits. Now, that program sponsorship for $500 includes 18 months of featured sponsorship. Now, really what we're saying is it's a 1-year featured sponsorship. We say 18 months because that's giving you a head start where you're just getting a bonus of 6 months as everything is getting ramped up. For $1,000, you're getting that program sponsorship with the lifetime inclusion, which includes not 1 year, not 2 year, but 3 years of featured sponsorship where you're going to be featured on our website, on our Facebook page, as well as all of the program information that's going out in the form of flyers and promotion from these foot soldiers that are on the ground. So again, join us during our pre-launch. Again, it's $350, that's one time, or choose to be one of our featured sponsors for $500 or $1,000, and everything lifts off on the 1st of April. Now, why join the program? It's just math. It's just numbers. Again, we're going to go out and get 100 nonprofits. If those 100 nonprofits, and this is just to give you a visual, those 100 nonprofits with 150 members each is 15,000 foot soldiers on the ground in this area. Those 15,000 people are spending money whether they're doing this or not, right? So when you do the math, at $300 spend a month in the community, that's $4.5 million every single month flowing through this program right here in the community. When you multiply that out over the course of a year, we're talking about $54 million that's flowing through the program based upon those numbers. Now, let's face it. We go get the high school set up over there. They've got 2,000 people over at the high school. We go get the football team set up, and maybe they've got 50 or 100 people on the football team. So some of the groups are going to be bigger, some of the groups are going to be smaller. That being said, when you do the math, at $54 million, heck, let's be conservative. Cut that in half, right? Throw $4 million out the window so we've got easy math. Take 50 mil, cut that in half. That's $25 million. Quick question. Do you want a piece of that for your business? If the answer is yes, let's go ahead and get you signed up. And that is our sales presentation to the local area businesses.